God bless you and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? My name is Dr. James C. Birdsong Jr., and I am the founder, president, and executive director of Birdsong Association of Broadcasting and Arts Incorporated, known as BABA. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization right here in the beautiful city of Atlanta, Georgia, with additional operations being planned for Los Angeles, California, Washington, D.C., and New York City. I am on here tonight to talk about our upcoming 2022 first annual Mentors of Performing Arts and Broadcasters Virtual Conference, which we have been planning for the last 8 months. So after 8 months of effective planning and strategy, the time has now come for this conference. Let me tell you a little bit about our organization and I will get to the conference. Birdsong Association of Broadcasting and Arts, as I mentioned, we are a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and our motto is preparing today's youth as voices in arts and broadcasting. Our goal is to mentor and prepare our African American youth from K to 12th grade as the next generation of voices in the performing arts and media broadcasting. I would like to personally like to thank our administration, our secretary Kimberly Wyman, our treasurer Tiffany Davis, and our board members for working closely with me with this organization as we move forward with our assignment to prepare our young people as they go forth with their God-given talents as the next voices in the industry. So I would like to thank each and every one of you for your prayers and support with our organization and what we've been doing and the next steps with our organization. We have been incorporated in existence in 2019. We received our 501c3 from the United States Internal Revenue Service in 2020, but it wasn't in 2018 that God gave me this vision for this organization. And so we have been on this journey for 3 years. It has not been easy, but our faith and trust in God, we have continued and will continue to move forward with this organization. Because, like I mentioned, we are here for our young people to mentor them and prepare them as the next actors, the next producers, the next songwriters, the next TV and radio broadcasters, the next educators in this field, the next managers, record label executives, the next filmmakers, any of those career fields with our organization. So tonight, after 8 months of planning the Mentors of Performing Arts and Broadcasters Virtual Conference, the day and the moment has come. We are going to announce this conference tonight, the panelists for this conference, along with the moderators and information of how you can register for this conference. Before we continue, we were planning to do this conference last year in 2021. During that time, we were dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic, so we didn't do the conference then. And I knew then, as the founder, president, and executive director of Birdsong Association of Broadcasting and Arts, we needed more time to plan this conference and to reach out to our various sources in the entertainment industry and media broadcasting in different areas. So we've been working on this since January of this year, but before 2021 concluded, in one of our last meetings, because we've been having our meetings on Zoom, I had told the administration, the board members, I said, listen, we need to do this conference in 2022. So here we are, and we have accomplished this process with the help of God. So again, I would like to thank everybody for who's watching, is going to be watching this Facebook Live announcement of this conference. let me tell you a little bit about the Mentors of Performing Arts and Broadcasters Virtual Conference. This conference will feature a panelist of experienced industry professionals in the entertainment industry in various areas. And the purpose of this conference, along with the moderators, on how we could successfully prepare our Black youth in the Black community as they accomplish their dreams and goals in the industry as they are growing and developing. Because growing up in Richmond, California, they installed the lessons in me early in life. In order, and if you're gonna grow up and be successful, you have to have somebody to teach you and prepare you for that. So with our organization, we are doing our part to answer the call to action with this. So we have a wonderful lineup of panelists and moderators, and these men and women are dedicated professionals in this industry. They when we reach out to them, they did not hesitate. They all have one thing they have one thing in common as we do with this organization: our youth, and as they become the legacy that we are building, preparing for them at this time. So tonight we're going to announce this conference, the discussions, who the panelists and moderators will be, and how you can register for this conference. This conference is going to be held from Thursday, October 13th through Saturday, October the 15th, and again, Thursday, October the 20th through Saturday, October the 22nd. So the conference is going to be from Thursday, October the 13th through Saturday, October the 15th, and it will resume again Thursday, October 20th through Saturday, October 22nd. Within those dates that I mentioned, we're going to have various discussions and the panelists and moderators of those discussions. So we're going to proceed with the announcement of the different discussions and who the moderators and panelists will be. And I will come back on here and repeat it. Here we go. On Thursday, October 13th, 2022, from 12 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the conference will open up with the actors and filmmakers discussion. Let me say that again. Thursday, October 13th, 2022, from 12 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will open up this conference with the first discussion, actors and filmmakers. This discussion has to do with acting and filmmaking in the industry. And for this discussion, the moderator for that will be Ava Coleman. Ava Coleman will be the moderator for the actors and filmmakers discussion. The panelists for the actors and filmmaker discussion, we have 5 panelists for this discussion, and they are as follows: Eric Bendros, Cassie Ganey, Cassandra Hollins, Marcus Murphy, and Tamir Smithers. Let me repeat that again. The panelists for the actors and filmmaker discussion are Eric Bendros, Cassie Gandy, Cassandra Hollins, Marcus Murphy, and Tamir Smithers. And it will be moderated by Ava Coleman. This is the first discussion. That will be on Thursday, October 13th from 12 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the first discussion. Okay, the next discussion will also be on Thursday, October the 13th, 2022, and it will be held from 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And this will be artists and vocalists. This discussion has to do with recording artists and vocalists, anybody that are singers and performers and artists in the industry. And the moderator for this discussion is a veteran in the music industry, and that's none other than Park Stewart. Park Stewart will be the moderator for the artist and vocalist discussion. And the panelists, we have 3 panelists for the artist and vocalist discussion, and they are as follows. And these are also industry veterans: Elroy Drake of Bobby Jones Gospel, R&B artist Marcus Divine, and Grammy Award nominee Vanessa Mitchell. Again, the panelists for the artist and vocalist discussion from 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday, October the 13th, are Everett Drake, Marcus Divine, and Vanessa Mitchell. Which Park Stewart will be the moderator for that discussion. The next discussion will be from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday, October the 13th, 2022, and that will be songwriters. This discussion has to do with being a songwriter in the industry and how to be successful as a songwriter. And the moderator will be CSVI. She is out of the Bahamas. So she will be the moderator for that discussion. The panelists for the songwriters discussion are also industry veterans. They are as follows. We have two. The panelists will be Edward Armstead III. He's a Stellar Award winner. And Marcel Butler, who is the creative director of the Atlanta office of BMI. So Edward Armstead III and Marcel Butler will be the panelists for the songwriters discussion, which will be moderated by CV. That will be from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday, October the 13th. Now, Friday, October the 14th, 2022, we will only have one discussion, only one. And this will be held from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that is management and marketing. This has to do with managing artists and marketing in the industry in those areas. The moderator for the management and marketing discussion will be Deborah Bryan. She will be the moderator for the management and marketing discussion. The panelists are also industry veterans. They are as follows: Wanda Adams, Reverend Dr. Jerome Bell, the former manager of gospel legend Tremaine Hawkins, Benita Bellamy Kelly, and Yolanda McIntosh, known as Yolanda Mack. So again, on Friday, October 14, 2022, from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will have the management and marketing discussion. And that will be moderated by Deborah Bryant, with the panelists are Wanda Adams, Reverend Dr. Jerome Bell, Benita Bellamy Kelly, and Yolanda McIntosh. So this is the management marketing discussion. Okay, moving right along. On Saturday, October 15, 2022, from 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will have the producers discussion. And this has to do with producing in the industry in music. The moderator will be none other than NAACP award-nominated producer Sean Keys. He will be the moderator for that discussion. The panelists, we will only have two panelists for the producers discussion. There will be none other than Kingdom Image Award-winning producer Chris Adams and Grammy Award-nominated Platinum Southern producer Avery Johnson, who credits include India RE. So the producers discussion will be Saturday, October 15th from 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the moderator will be Sean Keys, and the panelists will be Chris Adams and Avery Johnson. So that's the producers discussion. On that same day, October 15, 2022, on a Saturday from 4 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will have record labels and distribution. This has to do with the record labels and distribution in the industry. The moderator for this discussion will be none other than Troy Edwards. He's on staff of Universal Records, and he has 3HP Records. That's his record label. The panelists for the record labels and distribution discussion will be they also industry veterans. They are award-winning hip-hop artist MC Nice, and the former lead singer of the R&B group Atlantic Star from the 90s, Talene Harris. So again, the record labels and distribution discussion will be Saturday, October the 15th from 4 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The moderator will be Troy Edwards, and the panelists will be MC Nice and Talene Harris. Please post comments. The next discussion will be radio broadcasting, and that'll be from 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday, October the 15th, 2022. The moderator will be a radio veteran, Rhonda Supreme. She will be the moderator for the radio broadcasting discussion. And the panelists for this discussion, we're talking about radio broadcasting, will be Stanshar Cornelius, Mashiba Webb, and Stellar Award winner Larry Young. So those three will be the panelists for the radio broadcasting discussion, which will be held from 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday, October the 15th, 2022 for this virtual conference. Again, the moderator will be Rhonda Supreme, and the panelists will be Stanshar Cornelius, Mashiba Webb, and Larry Young. Now we're going to go along to the next discussion. Our final discussion for Saturday, October the 15th, 2022 will be television broadcasting, and that'll be held from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The moderator will be Emmy Award winner Justin Burks, and we're going to have two panelists for this discussion. And they are none other than veteran TV producer Jennifer Eichenberger. She will be one of the panelists for the television broadcasting discussion, and the other panelist is none other than Nikki Rich of the Nikki Rich Show. She is an ambassador for the Oprah Winfrey Network, and she is nationally recognized. So for television broadcasting from 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday, October 15th, the moderator will be Justin Burks, followed with the panelists Jennifer Eichenberger and Nikki Rich. This is the television broadcasting discussion for this conference. Now, on Thursday, October 20th, 2022, we're gonna have two discussions on Thursday, October 20th, 2022. From 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will have academics. This has to do with the academic, the perspective of the industry. Because to our young people, if they are going to succeed, they have to get the academic part of the industry, if it's in performing arts or broadcasting. So the moderator for this discussion will be from 1 to 3 p.m. academics on Thursday, October 20th. The moderator will be none other than Stellar Award nominated national gospel hip hop artist Tiffany Coleman McGee, who is known as Miss Tiffany. And she is a founding board member of Birdsong Association of Broadcasting and Arts. So she will be the moderator for the academics discussion for this conference. The panelists are also industry veterans. We're going to have three panelists for the academics discussion. They are none other than Henry Harris, two-time Grammy Award nominee Bob Marovich, and the one and only, the renowned Dr. Gregory McPherson, who is the core director and music professor at Wiley College, a historical black college in Marshall, Texas. So again, on Thursday, October 20th, 2022, from 1 to 3 p.m., we're going to have the academics discussion moderated by Tiffany Coleman McGee, with the panelists such as Henry Harris, Bob Marovich, and Dr. Gregory McPherson. Now, from 6 to 8 p.m. on Thursday, October 20th, 2022, we're going to have the award shows discussion. The award shows discussion has to do with the award shows of the industry. You know, when people get nominated or honored, or when they win an award, and in music or TV broadcasting or films. This particular discussion of the conference. And the moderator for the award shows discussion will be none other than our very own Dr. Frederick Rail Newsom of the Newsom Awards. He will be the moderator for the award shows discussion. Now, for this discussion for the award shows, we have 5 panelists. They are, and I'm going to announce who they are. And these are also veterans. We have the one and only Larry Patisse. He is the music director for the Recording Academy, which is home to the Grammy Awards. Lakeisha Cotton of the Gulf Coast Gospel Music Awards, Gerald Holmes of the Tampa Bay Gospel Awards, Stephanie Williams McDonald of the S&M Gospel Indie Awards, and Joe Whitmire of the Blues Music Awards, the Blues Foundation. So again, the panelists and moderator, the moderator for the award show discussion will be Dr. Frederick Ware Newsom, and the panelists will be Larry Batiste, Lakeisha Cotton, Gerard Holmes, Stephanie Williams McDonald, and Joe Whitmer. This will be from 6 to 8 p.m. on Thursday, October 20th, 2022. Now, we have two more to do. Now, Friday, October 21st, 2022, from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to have musicians. This is another discussion of this conference. And the moderator for the musicians discussion will be none other than Larry Winfield. He is another industry veteran. His brother was the late great Grammy Award nominee minister Thomas Winfield, who was known as the maestro of gospel music. So Thomas Winfield was Larry Winfield's brother. Out of Detroit. So Larry Winfield will be the moderator for the musician discussion. And the panelists, we have three panelists for the musician discussion. They are the one and only Nicole Nikki D. Brown, Nikki D. and the Browns, Myra Carroll, and R.B. Crook. Those three, I'm going to repeat their names again. Nicole Nikki D. Brown, Myra Carroll, and Aubrey Crook. Those are the panelists for the musicians discussion, moderated by the one or Larry Winfield. On Saturday, October 22nd, 2022, from 6 to 7 p.m., this will be the final discussion of the Mentors of Performing Arts and Broadcasters Virtual Conference. And this final discussion will feature the administration and board members of Birdsong Association of Broadcasting and Arts. What this discussion is going to consist of, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing a recap of the entire conference. So we will be on there from 6 to 7 p.m. on Saturday, October 22nd, to do a recap as we close it out. This is the final day of the Mentors of Performing Arts and Broadcasters Virtual Conference. So here you go. These are the men and women for the 2022 first annual Mentors of Performing Arts and Broadcasters Virtual Conference. On those days, the discussions, the times, who the moderators will be, and the panelists will be. Now, I also would like to talk about registration. Late last year, the administration and board members of Birdsong Association, we had one of our last meetings. We took it upon ourselves and we voted for this conference to be free registration. So I want y'all to know it's going to be free registration. So in order to register for the conference, go to www.babaonline.org/mentorsconference. When you go on the link on the website, it will you have to scroll to the middle of that page, and when it's going to say Mentors Conference, and click on the button that says Register for Conference. Once you go on there, it will be a form that you fill out. I want to make this clear to everybody. If you have children and teenagers under 18 years of age, the parents and guardians will have to register them for this conference. When you go in there, you will see this on the form. So if you're gonna have your children and grandchildren or any young person under the age of 18 under 18 years old that's going to register for this conference, the parents and guardians, an adult, will have to register them. The reason why we decided to do registration is because this will help our organization as we plan future conferences of this, and even projects and events that our organization will be planning in the next few years from now. So this will help us a lot. Again, it is free registration. So it's not paid registration, it's free registration. So, and we have to have this for our official records. So make sure you fill everything out that's required on the registration form. And on the form, it's going to say topics of interest. And it's going to have the boxes of the name of each discussion and the dates, and you click on that. So it gives you a variety of which topic of interest, the discussion that you're interested in for this conference. So please make sure to do that. So registration is going to open up today, which is Monday, August the 10th, and I apologize, August the 8th, and it will continue until October the 10th. And it will end at October the 10th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So again, registration begins today, and it will continue on until October the 10th, which will end at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So registration is going to end 2 days before the conference begins on Thursday, October the 13th. So it's going to end that Monday, October the 10th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So again, registration it opens today from August the 8th, and it will continue on until Monday, October the 10th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, if you have children and teenagers under the age of 18, parents and guardians will have to register them for the conference, and you'll see that on the form. Also, a marketing video of this conference will be released very soon. The official flyer for this conference will not be available until either tomorrow or Wednesday. It'll be available within the next couple of days, and you, the public, will be able to see all the individuals we'll have for this conference, the names that I mentioned in this Facebook Live on today. And so, and I want to let you know that we're going to do an extensive marketing campaign of the Mentors of Performing Arts and Broadcasters Virtual Conference throughout the United States. We're going to be reaching out to our schools and to our historical Black colleges, as well as media outlets, industry bloggers, and other industry sources and resources with this conference, including BMI, the Grammys, the Stellar Awards, different sources, so they could also know what this conference is about and is available. So again, the 2022 first Annual Mentors of Performing Arts and Broadcasters Virtual Conference registration opens today. So you will have to go on to www.babaonline.org/mentors conference. And once you click on there, it will take you to the page, and scroll down and you will see the link where to click on to register for the conference. But again, make sure you fill the information out. Again, if you have children and teenagers under the age of 18 years old, parents and guardians will have to register them. And you will have to also fill out what discussion of the conference that you're interested in, because this will help us as an organization as we plan more effectively in the near future. I'm excited about this conference. It's been a while. This is gonna be very historical. I have personally talked to the panelists and moderators for this conference myself. They are looking forward to it. They are excited about it. They've been receiving updates from our organization, and they will be receiving further information as we get closer to this conference. And there's some interviews in the media that's already lined up for this conference. So again, please go to www.babaonline.org/mentors conference and register for this conference. It's free registration, ladies and gentlemen, because like I said, we took upon ourselves, and we voted last year in 2021 in one of our last meetings that we're gonna do this free. So you don't have to pay anything. It's a free conference, and it'll be live streamed on our organization's upcoming YouTube channel, which we're working on, as well as this Facebook page. So it'll be live streamed on this Facebook page, as well as our upcoming official YouTube channel, which is being worked on. So it'll be live streamed from both of those platforms on social media. And like I mentioned, we're going to reach out to our schools and our historical Black colleges as the students and teachers and professors are about to start the new school year. We're going to reach out to them so they could get the word out to the students and others about this conference, especially our HBCUs, with their music departments and their performing arts and mass media communications departments. So they will be notified, because our organization will be partnering with our historical Black colleges starting next year as we go along the list. So So you can now register for this conference. The official flyer will not be available until within the next couple of days. We were hoping it would have been done today, but the gentleman that's doing the flyer, he just got back in town, so the flyer will be available within the next day or two. And once you see this flyer, you're gonna see, ladies and gentlemen, of all the panelists and moderators for this conference. So I want to say, get into all of you who is watching this announcement of this conference. So on behalf of of our secretary Kimberly Wyman, our treasurer Tiffany Davis, and our board members of Birdsong Association of Broadcasting Arts, known as BABA, I would like to thank you for your prayers and support with our organization and with this conference. Has been a long time coming. We were gonna announce this conference this past June, but we took it on ourselves that we needed another month to get the rest of all the panels and moderators finalized. So there has been updates, and there was a save the date flyer that's been released, but everything was done. Everything was done about a week or so ago. So again, then we're gonna have a marketing video very soon for this conference. There's gonna be press releases, statements, and everything that we have to do as an organization to market this conference throughout the United States. So like I mentioned, all the people that we're gonna have as panelists and moderators, they have years of experience in the industry in various areas. They've been recognized. They've been recognized with awards, accolades, different areas. They respect it, and they are truly admired, especially by our youth, because like I mentioned, they all share the same interest as we do with Birdsong Association of Broadcasting and Arts. That is, our young people in the Black community being the next Tyler Perry's, the next Oprah Winfrey's, the next Shirley Caesars, the next Denzel Washington's, and on the list, the next Oprah Winfrey's, and all on the list. So if they're gonna be the next generation of voices in arts and broadcasting, we have to do our part, ladies and gentlemen, to prepare them and have a teachable moment with them. I'm a strong believer of mentorship, and we believe that with this organization. You're going to be hearing more about Birdsong Association of Broadcasting and Arts. Again, today is the day that the 2022 First Annual Mentors of Performing Arts and Broadcasters Virtual Conference presented by this organization has now been announced. Registration is now open. Go to www.babaonline.org/mentors-conference and click on that link, and you can register for the conference. And to everybody that's watching, please share this. Please let everyone you're in, especially the young people on your end that have an interest in the performing arts and broadcasting. Like I mentioned, we're going to market this throughout the United States. I talked to one of the moderators of this conference, and he told me, he said this is going to be very historic. And another panelist said, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, everybody that I personally talked to within the last 8 months, through email correspondences, telephone correspondences, they all said they looking forward to this. And so I want to give acknowledgement to one of our panelists on tonight, Eric Bendros, filmmaker. He is going to be one of the panelists for the Actors and Filmmakers discussion on Thursday, October 13, 2022, which will be from 12 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I want to say hello to him and to everybody who's watching this right now. So to those who's watching this, please post this video. Please share this. We need you to do your part. We're gonna really work extensively with the marketing for the conference, the next phase. But we need for you, the public, to do your part as well. So I'm excited about this conference. I'm looking forward to it. And like I said, registration is free because this is going to help our organization as we go forward with future conferences and even events and projects in general. So that's what I want to share with everybody. And again, we voted late last year as an organization for this conference to have free registration. And again, within the next day or two, the official flyer of Bird Sun Association of Broadcasting the Arts, this conference, I'm talking about the conference now, the official flyer for this conference will be released within the next day or two. It won't be available till by Wednesday. And once that happens, then the panelists and moderators for this conference could go ahead and let all their supporters, all their followers, everybody know they're in, because they have been asking, okay, when can we announce it yet or anything? And we had to tell them you can't do that yet, because I believe in doing things decent and in order. I said you gotta wait, but we crossed that bridge, ladies and gentlemen, and now we are here. So again, as the founder and president, executive director of Bird Sun Association of Broadcasting and Arts, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for watching this announcement tonight. This will be shared over. Let's do our part to prepare this generation as we build a legacy as they carry on, because they're going to carry on to people that we may not be able to reach in our lifetime. This is what this is all about. So we will be providing regular updates for this conference. You'll be hearing about this conference throughout the country in the media. You will also be hearing, and also our schools and HBCUs will be notified beginning this week, because some of the schools are starting back up. So we're going to make it known to them, and especially with our partners and our potential partners with this organization. So please post comments on this video, and those of you who's watching, please share this video with your sources and have the post on here as well. Again, registration is now open. You can go in there right now to www.babaonline.org/mentors conference. So once you go on there, it'll take you to the page and scroll down, and you will see says Mentors Conference as a register here. I can't remember what it says right now, but but I'm just phrasing it. So go on there, and you'll be able to see the form. Make sure you fill the form out, and especially the required areas. But like I said, if you have children and teenagers under the age of 18, parents and guardians will have to register them for the conference. You'll see that on the form, and also the last part of the form is going to have all the discussions on there and the dates. And you click on which one you're interested in. If, like for example, if you interested in the actors and filmmakers discussion, you'll see that on there. If you interested in the entire conference, we had that on there. You'll see the form for yourself. So I'm about to get off of here now. But again, thank you so much for tuning in to this major announcement of the 2022 first annual Mentors of Performing Arts and Broadcasters Virtual Conference. I may do a Facebook Live about this on my regular Facebook page shortly. I may just go on and do that, depending on what's going on. God bless you all, and remember, as our motto say with this organization, preparing today's youth as voices in arts and broadcasting. Again, the conference will be Thursday, October 13th through Saturday, October the 15th, and again Thursday, October the 20th through Saturday, October 22nd, 2022. Now, when you go on the website for our organization with the Mentors Conference portion, it's going to have information about the conference, and it's going to have the schedule of the conference. It's not going to mention the names of the panelists and moderators. It's going to have the discussions, the dates and times. So you'll see that on there as well. We will provide updates as the conference continues to the next and final stages. God bless you until we meet again. Good night, everybody, and please be safe. And on behalf of the administration and board members of Bird Sun Association of Broadcasting and Arts, we appreciate you very much. And as I mentioned, we are on an assignment, on a mission to prepare today's youth as voices in arts and broadcasting. Thank you very much until we meet again. Bye-bye for now. God bless you.